Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers. If you haven't noticed, we are showcasing Karen Duell, and this is a part 2 video of her showcasing. This is where we will play the 3 requests that Karen has given to us for being a 5-time winner of Music Box Mondays. So we're still going to get to hear Karen's voice because I'm going to let her introduce each song as we're doing it, or she's going to talk about each song as we're getting ready to play it. And then in the middle, I'll talk a little bit about the song and a little about the lyrics as well. So we're just going to get started. The first one, before I go to this, we need to listen to her speak again on here, and I've got the wrong one pulled up, so bear with me for a minute here. Okay, this is what we'll have to do first. Okay, and so anyway, we're going to let Karen introduce her songs now. Be sure to go back and watch part 1 for Karen's introduction of who she is and how long she's been on the channel, and her love for music, and who got that started for her, what band she started out that got her hooked on rock and roll. So anyway, this is going to be Karen speaking first.
So I'm choosing this first video showcasing my first love, Paul McCartney and Wings, my favorite song of theirs.
Okay, so now we've got that on there, and we're going to play the first song, which is called Junior's Farm by Paul McCartney and Wings, and it's a 1974 song, and we all know it, but this was her first love, and she may talk a little bit about that too. All 3 music videos will be on this video, so you might hear some overlap of her still talking about Junior's Farm or Paul McCartney when we go to the next one. But anyway, we're just going to get to the first song here. Okay, I'm going to stop this song for just a minute, and I'm going to talk about it just a little bit here. If you don't know who Paul McCartney and Wings are, they're a hugely successful British-American rock band formed in 1971 by ex-Beatle Paul McCartney and his then-wife Linda McCartney, who's playing on the keyboards. After several hits like Band on the Run, Silly Love Songs, and Mull of Kintyre, the band dissolved in 1981. And then as far as what the song is about, it's about escaping the pressures of fame for a simple, relaxed life in the countryside, inspired by a real stay at songwriter Curly Putman Jr.'s farm in Tennessee in 1974. So we're just going to get back to it. We're doing the 1974 Junior's Farm by Paul McCartney and Wings.
Let's go down to Junior's Farm. Let's go, take me down to Junior's Farm. Everybody tag along.
Loved it. Oh, I'm with you on this one, Karen. I always thought Paul McCartney was the cutest one, but my sister would never let me like the cutest ones because she liked the cutest ones. So I think that's kind of what pushed me towards George Harrison. I always loved his music too, but George Harrison was first on my list of the favorite Beatles. But anyway, Paul McCartney was right up there too. And so that was the first request from Karen. So give me a minute here to kind of figure myself out here so we can get to the second song. But Karen is going to talk about the second song here real quick before we get to it. So you might hear a little bit of overlap about Paul McCartney yet, but we'll see what happens here.
Now, Pink Floyd is my second favorite band of all time. I love the old Pink Floyd. This song and video in particular, because they're all so young, they're having fun, and they're actually getting along. David has always been my favorite. Check out his moves. He's pretty cute.
Okay, so the second one we're going to do is the 1968 tune by Pink Floyd called Remember a Day. So we're just going to get to it once I find it on here. Okay, here we go.
Et auparavant, encore un peu de musique with our British group Pink Floyd. Go!
Okay, I'm going to stop this song for a minute. We're going to talk a little bit about it real quick here before we get back to it. Pink Floyd, if you don't know who they are, they're an iconic British rock band formed in London in 1965, famous for their psychedelic and progressive rock. Key members were Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, Nick Mason, Richard Wright, and later David Gilmour. Richard Wright is who wrote this song. And then it says, this song is about the lost innocence and carefree joy of childhood, reflecting simpler times. And then it also says it was written by Richard Wright, who is the keyboardist in Pink Floyd at the time. So we're just going to get right back to the song. 1968, Remember a Day by Pink Floyd, as Karen's second request here. Yeah, a lot of us don't remember Pink Floyd back in the 60s when they played, but that's actually the music that I preferred of Pink Floyd, was their older stuff, even though I've never heard this song. So thank you for this request, Karen. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And so we're getting ready to do the third and final song, with Karen's going to talk a few minutes about it as well. So let me get over there to her again so she can finish what she has to say about her request.
Anyway, now for the third video. As most of you know, my late husband Hermann passed away on December the 8th, 2023. I want to take this time to again thank you all for the kindness and concern y'all showed to me during that difficult period. I have to say it was undoubtedly the worst period of my entire life. It really was. And I never dreamed it would happen, but I'm now in a relationship with a wonderful and caring and loving man. I dedicate this next song to my new love. Thank you, sweetie. And thank you again, Tammy, for showcasing me.
You are most certainly welcome, my dear. And I hope a lot of you watch this video, these showcasings, because that way we can all put either a voice with a name or face with the name, or however we showcase you. And I'm having a lot of fun with all that. And so thank you so much for all that. But we're going to get to the third video now, and this one is going to be a heart song. We're going to go back to 1978, and we're going to play the song Straight On by Heart. So this is who Karen is requesting this song for her new love out there. 1978, Straight On by Heart. Okay, and I think I'm going to have to go up and pull it up like this.
Didn't take no chances.
Okay, I'm going to stop this song right here. It's a 4 minute and some seconds song, but we're going to talk about Heart a little bit and the lyrics. This song, or first we'll talk about Heart. Heart is an iconic band, and the core members are sisters, Ann and Nancy Wilson. Ann Wilson is on lead vocals. She plays the flute and guitar, and Nancy Wilson plays guitar and usually backup vocals. There have been lineup changes over the years, with the Wilson sisters remaining the constant leaders. And then as far as the lyrics to this song, it's determination, overcoming doubt, and pursuing love or a goal with bold commitment, using metaphors of gambling and risk-taking to show a shift from hesitation to decisive action, drove by an empowering connection. So again, this request was for Karen's new love, and we're doing the 1978 Straight On by Heart.
Coming straight on for you. You made my mind. Now I'm stronger. Now I'm coming through. Straight on for you. Straight on for you. Yeah, for you. Straight on for you. You made my mind. And now I'm stronger. Now I'm coming through. Straight on for you. Straight on for you. Straight on for you. You made my mind. Now I'm stronger. Now I'm coming through. Straight on for you. Straight on for you. Straight on for
Oh, I've got to say, I loved it too. I love the end of this song where it, sorry about that, where it ends up changing the guitar, how it slows it down but then picks it back up. I love that part of the song. And so anyway, I want to get back over here to a couple of the pictures so that I can get that back on of Karen here before we go. So let me get to that real quick. So that will get recorded on to this again instead of just at the beginning of the song. So let me find it down here, her senior picture of high school here. And we'll get that on. And I think that's what should be showing up now. Our girl Karen over here. So the music was wonderful. Thank you for the request, Karen. Same with showcasing Pookie. We put two of them out. We're going to have another one we're going to be putting out too, Steve Morris, at some point. when he gets his information into me. But we will not be on the channel this evening. This is Wednesday. I tried to get this done last night, but we were having some technical difficulties. YouTube was or something, and everything kept skipping, and that's why I had to change it over to today. So anyway, thanks again, Karen, for your loyalty to the channel, all the comments. You're a wonderful person. I'm so happy for you that you found a new love, and it shows in these songs that you've played too, or had me play for you. So we're going to go, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to hit like underneath the videos, and peace out.